right, we're going live a little early because this story's blowing up and I wanted to talk to you about it. All right, so let's, first of all, if you look up this story online, let's actually just do that really quickly. Some of the biggest entertainment outlets are pulling this, and I mean like industry focused outlets. So when it says top story, obviously it's in the Daily Mail. Obviously, it's in Variety. That's going to be something that, so these are like trade publications. So when I say trade publications, talking about Netflix talent taking a swipe at Harry and Meghan, my lights are so bright, aren't they? I apologize. I don't know what that's about because I just dimmed this one, so I apologize. So when I say that all of these trade publications are talking about Netflix talent taking a swipe at other Netflix talent while at this big season celebration of the upcoming season of Netflix. Industry publications, when I say that those are the type of publications that Hollywood agents are reading. They have sent directly to their mailbox. Those are the type of publications that other actors or TV personalities or media entities, entertainment attorneys, producers, creatives, people, writers, these are their core media publications. So looking at the top stories, when you search for this story, it's Variety, it's Deadline. Now, Variety, let's see, John Mulroney's Netflix talk show set release date, not since Harry and Meghan has Netflix given more money to someone without a specific plan. Remember, Variety put Meghan on the cover of their magazine shortly after Queen Elizabeth died. So, and they gave her that big photo shoot. So Meghan clearly has a relationship with Variety. She's keen to continue to have a good relationship with Variety because there are other industry trade publications here in Los Angeles, like The Hollywood Reporter, that she already feels like she's lost, and they burn bridges. If you burn them, or if you are critical of them, they just run off and find the other media entities that are willing to give them the kind of press that they want, or to kind of pander to the kind of press that they desire. That's why you see them so often working with the same publications like People Magazine or Harper's Bazaar. There are a couple of others, Town and Country. They have a core group of outlets that are very friendly to them. So they continue to give them exclusives and they continue to give them access. Whereas The Hollywood Reporter, unless there's a miracle, I doubt Harry and Meghan are going to ever want to sit down and talk to The Hollywood Reporter about something that's coming up. But The Hollywood Reporter doesn't care, because The Hollywood Reporter wrote them off as some of the biggest losers in the entertainment business back in 2023. And I don't think they've changed their mind since then. So, I mean, it's just, it was just a one-liner. But here's The Hollywood Reporter. The Hollywood Reporter posted about it 3 hours ago, too. These are USA Today. These are big outlets that are embarrassing Harry and Meghan today by making the story bigger than it probably needs to be. It was one line where John Mulaney takes one shot at these guys. So let's take a look at... Let's go to The Hollywood Reporter and see if there's any additional... Is it Mulaney? I'm going to be honest with you. He was kind of... Here, I'm going to whisper it. He was kind of dead to me when he left his wife for Olivia Munn. Okay? I'm happy that he's happy. I'm happy that he's procreating. I'm happy that he's happy. But I never was really invested in him. And then I was mad at him when he left his wife and was immediately with Olivia Munn. This is what we talked about last night. When I know too much about somebody's personal life, I cannot get over it. Maybe that's a me issue. Maybe that's something I need to work on personally, but I'm going to continue to slaughter his last name because I'm mad at him for leaving his ex-wife, okay? But God bless him and Olivia Munn and their beautiful child. I'm happy they're happy, but still, I was so mad at him. All right, so he has a new Netflix show taking shape. It's not much different from the test case he pulled off in 2024, says The Hollywood Reporter. The comic was on hand for the streamer's next on Netflix event Wednesday in Hollywood, and he confirmed that on March 11th, he's launching his show. Like his Netflix is a joke stunt. Everybody's in LA. The show will tape in Los Angeles and will feature a couch and eclectic guests, live viewer phone calls, Richard Kind, and Samo, the food delivery robot. Okay, so this is where he jokes. I'm not going to say the mannequin, the word that comes after mannequin, because it's a bad word. But he said this will be the one place where you can see Arnold Schwarzenegger sitting next to Nikki Glasser, sitting next to a family therapist with music by Mannequin, inappropriate word. That's just a brief sampling of guests. We don't know if we can lock in Mannequin, bad word, but we are in talks with them. This is a really fun experiment, he added. Not since Harry and Meghan has Netflix given more money to someone without a specific plan. So the Hollywood Reporter continues to talk about John's previous show and his upcoming show. No Harry and Meghan digs, but here's what I will say. Every headline's about the Harry and Meghan line. And was that his intention? Did he know that that was going to be the takeaway? I just talked to Rupert Bell about this joke where I probably slaughtered John's name again. Like after the third or fourth time I said it, I thought to myself, that doesn't sound right. And now I'm going to have to go Google it. Okay. I should have done that before I talked to you or Rupert Bell about it, but I didn't. And I apologize. I'm usually more prepared than this. But when I talked to Rupert Bell about it, he did not think it was as relevant as I did. I think that this is relevant because I would assume as Netflix talent that I was in a safe space under the Netflix umbrella. But John is not the first comedian to take swipes at Harry and Meghan. I believe it started with Chris Rock. Chris Rock, in one of his specials, went after Harry and Meghan over the idea that there was any sort of debate about what baby Archie would look like. He said there's always debates about what a baby's going to look like in a mixed race relationship. Obviously, my version was cleaner than his, but Chris Rock said something. I think there is another stand-up show where Joe Rogan talks about Prince Harry being an idiot. Something about Prince Harry trying to debate scientists or something. So I know Joe Rogan goes on Prince Harry at one point, and that's on a Netflix special. I'm not sure if Dave Chappelle does, but in my mind is telling me that there is a Dave Chappelle quote out there about Harry and Meghan. But there are multiple examples of Netflix talent going after Harry and Meghan on Netflix. So I wonder if there's any frustration there from Harry and Meghan. And is that why they don't show up at things like the event to promote and to celebrate Netflix's new content and upcoming season, where everybody says that Meghan's show barely got a mention? Yes, it was mentioned, but not to the extent and not celebrated in the way that the other programs were, according to the Daily Mail. I wonder if they are angry that other talent feels like they have the freedom to go after them or to poke fun at them. Because they strike me as people that would feel that way. But I feel like they set themselves up for this. I think that when Prince Harry released Spare, it was game over, because all of a sudden Jimmy Kimmel is dedicating entire opening segments on his late night talk show to your wiener. So I feel like they opened themselves up to this kind of criticism. Remember Trevor Noah poking fun at them when he hosted the Grammys, maybe a few years ago, maybe it wasn't last year, maybe it was the year before. And then Joe Coy, was that the comedian that went into them at the Golden Globes and with Netflix sitting right there? So I think that this is a position they put themselves in, but I do imagine that it makes them unhappy that they are being criticized by people that are under the same umbrella, on the same platform as they are. I imagine that they felt like that was supposed to be a safe space. What do you think? Also, how the heck do you say this guy's last name? I'm going to go Google it. Maybe I said it right in like the last 6 times I said it. I think I probably said it right at least one time. But I will not lie to you. As soon as I read all the drama about him divorcing his wife and marrying Olivia Munn, I was like, I don't care about this guy anymore. But maybe I should give him another shot. He does have a beautiful baby. But I still feel sorry for his ex-wife. I'm not going to lie. He told her he didn't want kids. Now he's got a kid with Olivia Munn. Anyway, well, there's my vent for the day. Let me know. Do you think Harry and Meghan are mad about this? Again, all these trade publications, Harry and Meghan are the headline, Deadline, Variety, The Hollywood Reporter. They only want positive press in these publications because the people they want to attract and work with, that's what they're subscribed to. That's what's in their inbox. That's what's showing up on their doorstep. They do not want negative press. Same with Vanity Fair. They do not want negative press from those publications because those publications are read by people they could potentially work with. Do you think that they're just absolutely annoyed by the fact that people are poking fun at them? They're poking fun at them at their expense when they should have been celebrating. I imagine this is Harry and Meghan's thought process. They should have been celebrating Harry and Meghan for Meghan's new show With Love, Meghan, premiering May 4th. That could have been her time to shine. But why wasn't she there to represent herself? You know, maybe he would have reconsidered the joke had she been sitting front row. I don't know. But a lot of celebrities in the venue, like Ben Affleck was in the audience. Tina Fey was in the audience. The Daily Mail said there was an audible gasp, laugh, whoa, when John made the joke at Harry and Meghan's expense. So, you know, when people say they are a laughingstock, they are not kidding. They are the punchline here. Agree with me, disagree with me, let me know. Make sure you like this video and keep watching.